Here's an anti-pollution pump for a C4 Corvette. This comes out of my 1989, but 80, I think 86, 87, 88, 89. Most of them are all the same anyways. But this is what it looks like. This is a spare one that I had. It took, you know, actually I took it all apart not long ago and I cleaned her up and oiled her up, ready to get back in the car. But here, I'll show you, actually my 89 has a problem, and most of you guys that have Corvettes that had this problem know the sound that I'm talking about. Suddenly you hear this clack, 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 like if you have a hole in your muffler or something, you're wondering, what the hell happened? Am I getting a clack from my pistons? What's going on? Then you take a screwdriver or something and you put your ear, you know, like the telescope, yeah, things like doctors have, and you start checking out where the sounds come from, and you realize, wow, the sound comes from this damn thing. What is this thing? You look it up and you realize it's the pump for anti-pollution. Oh, you look around, wow, these things are expensive, but they're actually pretty easily built. Nothing inside them. So this is what happens usually. There's a bearing inside with the humidity, heat, and everything. You know, the bearing gets all rusted. There's the bearing. So the bearing gets all rusted up. Okay, and it stops moving, or it has a lot of difficulty moving. See the little bearings inside? They're all full of gunk. And again, they start seizing up and they start making all kinds of noises and things. Even around here, see the shaft? This is where the, look, you see it? It gets all rusted. Shaft, everything starts to seize up. And it's time for a new one. In reality, you don't need a new one. All you have to do is, if you're a little mechanically inclined, which I hope most of you that own these cars are, okay, you have to clean these bearings, okay? I usually use brake fluid, and then I clean them out, and I use a compressor and blow them out, and I play with them for about 20 minutes or so, okay? And then you re-lubricate them with oil, high temperature oil, or just regular engine oil will do the job. And so the problem is these things here, see these little flaps here? Well, these little guys, they go in and out to, see, they're jammed. Ow, really, really hard to move. These guys rub across the side here as they turn, okay, and they compress air. What happens is that when these things stop functioning properly, okay, that means they're full of gunk and whatnot, the bearings start seizing up. They don't turn as easily anymore, and it starts making this stupid noise in your bearings or something. Most people, you know, buy a new one, don't. Okay, all you have to do is take them apart. Worst case scenario, okay, what you could actually do is take a chisel, break them completely. You don't really need this pump. Break them completely, okay, and then again lubricate the bearings and everything, and that's it. What happens is that, put it back together, and you'll have yourself a carefree pump. Or, like I said, lubricate them, play with them half an hour of your time, unless you earn $5,000 an hour. It's not worth it, but most of us don't make a $5,000 salary. So I suggest, with a little bit of patience, take them apart, grease them, use some common sense, oil them, put them back together. Okay? There's the little pallet that doesn't move. Ridiculous. They're really, really jammed up. The pallet doesn't move, and that's it. It seizes up. What do you expect from a 30-year-old car, eh? So that's how you save yourself a couple of bucks rebuilding your own. Just clean them out properly, put them back together. There's 3 bolts that hold these things together, I think. No, actually, sorry. There's 4 little bolts. Okay, and the measurement are 13, of course, they're metric. Okay, take it apart slowly, and that's what you'll find inside. Clean it up, put it back together. Old Jed's a millionaire. Okay, guys, have fun mechanically. And don't forget, get your hands dirty and save some money. Thanks. See you next time.